Hi everyone, and welcome to Weather with J7409, the name you know, the news that you can use. If you're into the weather like all of the rest of us, please click subscribe, my picture in the bottom right hand corner, then click the bell, check off email or all to ensure you get all the latest in weather news, forecast, watches, warnings, and any storms that may be coming your way. I would greatly appreciate it and thank you. Now, we're looking at where severe weather may happen. Yesterday, I told you I did not rule out the possibility of a tornado, that I really didn't agree with the National Weather Service. I thought there could be some, and yes, there was one in Colorado yesterday. And stick around, I'm going to show you a little footage of it in just a few moments. But for today, we've got this slight chance of severe weather in middle Tennessee, going down to a little bit of northern Alabama, down into middle Mississippi. We have a marginal threat all around from Texas all the way up to Ohio, and also over here in this area of Colorado and Utah. So what's going on with it? We've got an upper trough, and it's going to deepen and shift eastward across the Midwest today. Now, a cold front extending from northern Indiana southward into North Texas is going to shift eastward through this time, and it's going to extend from the mid-Atlantic to the central Gulf Coast by tomorrow morning. Now, elevated convection will be ongoing this morning on the cool side of the frontal boundary as it moves across the eastern Oklahoma area on out into southern Indiana. And further south, an elevated mixed layer from Texas into the lower Mississippi Valley vicinity. It will limit convection for the most of the morning across the deep south to central Kentucky. Now, we do have a modest boundary layer of moisture with dew points from the upper 50s to lower 60s, and it will extend from the lower Mississippi Valley toward the Tennessee Valley with low to mid 50s northward toward the Ohio Valley vicinity. Why am I telling you all of this? Because the EML is expected to erode by mid to late afternoon. Now, what does EML stand for? That's the elevated mixed layers. You hear me talk about all the time. Where the cold meets the hot, boom. That's what EML is. It stands for elevated mixed layers of the atmosphere. Now, as this happens, strong to severe storms are possible from the front, from the afternoon into evening, with strong winds, hail, and you cannot rule out the chance of a tornado. So everybody, please keep aware of what's going on, especially in these areas right in here. And it could pop up anywhere. I mean, you know how tornadoes are. And I'm not saying you're going to have one. I'm saying you do have the chance of one. So please be aware of what's going on. And here's a quick look at what just happened yesterday in Colorado. Well, it seems that storm clouds brought rain, hail, and a blast of cold air in eastern El Paso County yesterday afternoon. A funnel cloud formed and a tornado touched down around 5 miles southeast of Falcon. Of course, there was hail with it, and I've seen some pictures where it did hit a trailer park. So more on this as I find it. I'll be glad to pass it on along to you. And a quick look at the watches and warnings map today. Over in this area, we see some snow in Colorado and in New Mexico. 4 watches and warnings going on now. In New Mexico and the mountainous areas, this is the mountainous areas of New Mexico, you could possibly get 8 inches of snow, and over in Colorado, 5 to 10 inches of snow, maybe 14 inches in the south-facing slopes, so you need to watch out for that. As we move on across all of the brown that you see, a little bit up here in Kansas, moving down, Texas has got it, Oklahoma, all the way over to Louisiana. What you folks have wherever there is this brown, you're going to have some wind advisories going on. The wind with this system, as it moves on to the east, it's going to gust some at times, so please be aware of that if you're out and about. Of course, all of the green that you see, this is for flooding advisories. And now a big change is coming. The warm temps have been from right in here, as you can see, all the way from Mississippi, northern Mississippi, all of Tennessee, a small portion of West Virginia, a large portion of Kentucky, a little of Illinois, as it moves right on down through here in Arkansas. You're going to get cold. Yes, you're going to feel the cold temperatures drop, especially at night. Now, during the day, you're going to be able to tell it's cooler, but at nighttime, you guys are under a frost watch. Now, these watches aren't just going to go out. You're, say, like in western Tennessee, Tipton County, you're under this freeze watch tonight until Sunday morning, and then again Sunday night until Monday morning. Your temperatures are going to be anywhere from 32 to 29 to 28 degrees. So please be aware of that. If you got any kind of vegetation out, you might want to wrap it up or bring it in. And as we take a quick look and wrap it up this morning at the 12K NAM, courtesy of Tropical Tidbits, this is what should be going on for the next 2.5 to 3 days. We've got snow in places you're not going to believe up here. So please watch this map carefully. You might even get a chance of snow along this area. You might. So I'm going to turn it on and tell you what's happening. Here we go. Now, it's a strong cold front, and it is expected to move through the Mississippi and Ohio Valley today and through the eastern seaboard tomorrow. Now, it's going to cause active weather along with it. Now, widespread rain and thunderstorms are forecast for the lower Mississippi Valley, northeastward through the Ohio Valley today. Now, we do have that risk of excessive rainfall. It is in place for portions of the Ohio Valley that are expecting the heaviest rain totals, while also there's a risk of severe weather in the Tennessee Valley today. Now, rain will spread to the eastern seaboard by tomorrow morning as this front progresses. Now, snow is also expected along the northwestern side of the low, moving along the front through the lower Great Lake region and into southeastern Canada. We got a swath of 4 to 6 inches of snow in this forecast for the lower Great Lakes region and into parts of northern New England through Sunday night. Also, some light freezing rain is possible in these areas as well. Now, after the front passes, precipitation should dry out in most areas, but rain showers could continue in the Gulf Coast states through Monday morning with all this significant moisture from the Gulf. Now, further out west, we have an upper level low, and it's forecast to move slowly through the Four Corners region through the weekend, which will allow some snow to accumulate in the central and southern Rockies. 4 to 8 inches of snow is possible in some of those higher elevations along the San Juan Mountain area. By Sunday night, light snow is expected from the northern Rockies and northern high plains associated with a surface low. Then we have another low approaching the west coast. It's going to increase the rain chances by late Sunday in the Pacific Northwest after they have had a dry period. Now, today, high temperatures are going to be 15 to 25 degrees below normal in the central and southern plains to the middle Mississippi Valley behind this strong cold front. Ahead of the front, the east is expecting temperatures 10 to 20 degrees above average for today, but by Sunday, the Ohio and Tennessee valleys will see high temperatures 10 to 20 degrees below average, which is a large temperature swing between Saturday and Sunday. And the West Coast, you're expected to warm up and be about 10 degrees above average for this week. So don't get caught off guard, folks. I've showed you watches and warnings that look like they're coming up. Please be aware of what's going on in your areas. We got a mixture of rain, maybe some severe weather, snow, high wind gust, you name it. It's all going on all across the U.S. So please be prepared and don't get caught off guard. Thanks for watching so much. I appreciate it. I love each and every one of you. Peace, love, and kindness to all. May each of you have a good day, a safe day, a blessed day. Thanks for watching.